NBA regular season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here.
I miss you too,
and I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here too.
I miss you too, Ernie.
Thank you. Me too. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Checking out the Trail Blazers. You look at how this roster is constructed, the types of plays they run. They're looking to match up well against every style of opponent, and tonight will be a great test of that. Here we are.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Taste the excitement here at the sold-out arena in Portland. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Here in Portland, we have an interconference matchup with the Blazers looking to create some cheers for this home crowd. Opening night is upon us. Every team looking to come out of the gate strong. As we know, only half are going to get to the end.
Don't tell them that, Kevin.
I know you can't.
Let it breathe a little bit.
Yeah.
It is a long season. The teams, as we've seen in the past, sometimes what we're watching here tonight, 6 or 7 members of that team might not be on it come February. So got to temper your expectations. Watch the way guys have maybe improved from last season coming into this season. Excited about young teams and the opportunity of their potential, but things can change quickly in this league.
But don't you love the optimism at this time of year?
No doubt about it. Everybody's fired up for the opportunity to show what it is, especially as a player, what you worked on in the offseason to bring it to the hardwood and show your coaching staff the type of work you put in.
And now Washington starting group. Leitner out there with Richard Hamilton. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Hubert Davis. And it's Lou in at the point. Now here is Hamilton. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Here's Stoudemire. That one misses. And Washington the other way now. Last time against the Trailblazers, they lost in Portland.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, they wound up with a lot of foul trouble, but that's on them. The officials were calling it tight, and they never really adjusted. They kept committing fouls, kept complaining, and the game kept getting out of control.
Now, here's Curry. Feeds it to Kemp. Open for three. Washington with the rebound. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Hamilton. Here's Leitner. Here's Lou. Outside Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. There's the pass to Hamilton. Over Pippen. And Hamilton gets it to go on the assist from Michael Jordan. Hamilton's got his first points of the game. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Stoudemire kicks to Dudley. Stoudemire with the ball. To the inside. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. All going up court. Rebounded by Dudley. Portland trailing here.
Take a look at the history of the Portland Trailblazers, and part of the NBA since 1970, and the phrase Rip City, which has stuck with the team ever since winning that title back in 1977.
Here is Davis. The Blazers getting the bucket. Here's Lou. Pass to Jordan. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pippen dishes to Stoudemire. Pippen against Hamilton. 5 to shoot. Pippen kicks to Kerr. Portland needs to get off a shot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pippen's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Lou, running by Stoudemire. Kick out to Hamilton. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortless.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Habit. Now here's Stoudemire. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Dudley. Kemp dishes to Kerr. Wants to get it to Dudley and does.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Lou, running by Stoudemire, and it's Jordan to top the key. Over Kerr. No good from Jordan.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Pippen. Back to Kerr. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Lou passes to Hamilton. Here's Lou, running by Stoudemire. Jordan against Kerr. Jordan with the bucket.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Now, here's Kerr. Outside Pippen. Now the pass to Dudley. He kicks it to Kerr. Here's Kemp. Rebound, Washington. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
And here's Kerr, outside Pippen. Fires from deep, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We'll return shortly. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
The Wizards with the lead. Sean Kemp is out there with Sabonis. Then it's Kerr. Then there's Pippen. And it's Wells in at the 2. They're the group the Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter. Hamilton's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Kerr, the pass to Kemp. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, beautiful setup there. One thing you can say about Kemp, no pass is too hot for him to go get.
Pass to Leitner. Sabonis against Davis. Here's Jordan. The shot misses. And it's Portland the other way. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Wells kicks to Sabonis. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Pippen. Just 5 on the clock. Over Davis. Pippen can't hit. Washington shooting for the game at 42%. To the paint. Over to the left wing. Jordan against Pippen. Jordan dishes to Hamilton. Here's Lou, defended by Kerr. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Lou's got his first points in this one. And the Trailblazers shooting about 42% so far. Kerr, the pass to Sabonis. Inside, here's Pippen. Second shot opportunity, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And Washington called for the foul.
And this is the guy, Sean Kemp. All the talent in the world, could be a perennial double-double machine, just a matter of staying focused.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Kemp. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? We have a hard time figuring a lefty out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they have the little side step.
James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Things have been since the All-Star break, checking out the three-point shot ratio for the Wizards.
And clearly they haven't been shy about launching it from long range. That's the way the league has been going, and they are certainly embracing that trend.
Here's Leitner. Got it. Good job in the low post. Leitner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Wizards.
Terrific movement off of the dead ball situation and a great play to get the bucket.
Back to Kerr. Clock at 6. Now here's Wells. Guarded by Jordan. Offensive rebound. Kemp makes it off the glass. Kemp's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
Now you can just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Here's Lou. Left side, Jordan. And it's good off the back rim and in. Jordan's got 10 points in the game.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Now here's Pippen. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
Ooh, the D did just enough to keep him from scoring. Thought that was in for sure.
No good from Hamilton. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Lobbed up there for Wells.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Hamilton. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Right side, Jordan. Passes it to Leitner. To the left wing. Here's Lou, defended by Kerr. Lou can't get it to go.
That's a wide open shot. Sadly, he came up short.
For 3, Pippen, good on the three-point shot. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
One of the ways to get a great look from the three-point line is when you're on a fast break. The defense simply lost it.
Lou passes to Jordan. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 13 points in the game.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Yeah, look out. We got a long-range duel about to happen.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Kerr kicks to Wells. The pass to Dudley. Kerr with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Kerr's got 5 now.
Just can't allow good looks like that from beyond the arc. That's just inviting all kinds of trouble.
Jordan against Kerr. Right side, Jordan. Over Kerr. That's short off the rim.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kicks to Wells. Back to Kerr. Wants to get it to Dudley and does. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 3 points. Nice bucket there from Davis.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now, here's Kerr. 5 points in the game. He kicks to Stoudemire. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Lou. And it's in after a nice dodge off the right side. Stoudemire's got his first basket of the night.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Lou, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Portland called for the foul. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Kerr. Pass to Wells. Now Kerr. Here's Sabonis. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there.
focus there to beat the clock. Now they have a break in the action to discuss some other things.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Terry Stotts. Coach, what is going right for your team so far?
Well, we've got a lot of energy. Getting stops and getting runouts is the biggest difference.
And that gets your guards involved early in the offense. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter largely belonged to them as they took charge of the game and jumped out to a 5-point lead at the break. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
Well, they're putting bodies on people. If you just look at the rebounding numbers, you can tell that they've been putting their body on and being more physical than the other team. Now, that fact looms large on both sides, and that's going to be the difference in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
Well, their reserves haven't contributed much. It's fine to ask your starters to do the heavy lifting, but don't leave them out in the cold. I think this could easily become a bigger issue as the game wears on.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Welcome back to Portland, a fine-looking day in this terrific-looking city. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Wizards trail by 5. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Jordan. Leitner out there with Richard Hamilton. And there's Davis. And it's Lou in at the 1 spot. Here's Lou. Back to Hamilton. It's a marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
And so here's Portland after the basket by Washington. 5 on the clock. Inside, here's Kemp, and it's Kemp with the jam.
Yeah, once he gets to the rim, it's lights out. Kemp, just too much power and explosiveness.
Here's Lou, guarded by Stoudemire. Here's Jordan. Washington gets it back. Hamilton against Pippen. Hamilton, the pass to Leitner. Clock at 6. There's the triple, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Lou. Brent, we have bigs playing a different kind of game in the NBA now.
Yeah, it feels like skill is taking over, and even last year in the playoffs, so much talk for us about the idea of not being able to play a big center, right? Not being able to play a post-up center or a rim-protecting center. These players have to be mobile, they have to be able to set screens and roll down the lane, and they have to be able to switch out, most importantly, defensively to guard the most talented scorers in the league. So the center position is now becoming a more skilled position where teams take their best 4-man and slide him down to the 5, a la Draymond Green or sometimes Giannis with Milwaukee, to make sure that they can make the most impact on the court.
Good example. Now here's Dudley. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Now here's Kerr. Defense is right there. Chalk up 2 there. Kerr's got 7 points.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Lou. He has 7. Jordan. Rebounded by Dudley. Now here's Stoudemire. And another 3 for Portland.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Jordan. Here's Davis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So for the Trailblazers, Sabonis comes in for Kemp, and Wells is subbed in for Steve Kerr. And both free throws good for Davis. And here's Pippen. He has 5. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Wells. 6 to shoot. And another 3 for Portland.
And you can see it. They're in a nice rhythm in terms of shooting. It's been that way the entire second half.
And then there's the other team. Can't say that about them. Big gap in the recent field goal percentage between these 2 squads.
So it's Washington now. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. And again, Washington no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Friday, they're off to Boston to take on the Celtics. And then on Sunday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And that matchup against the Sixers, it's always interesting for top teams to see how they compare to the best in the East. This will be a chance to see just what this group is made of.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Leitner. Portland's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pippen kicks to Dudley. Passes to Wells. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Pippen misses. Wizards trail by 6. The feed to Jordan. Lou passes to Leitner, and the layup's good off the glass. Leitner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And how about Lou there running the offense? Just has a knack for finding his guys in the right spots.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
Here's Pippen. Now off the inbound. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Pippen.
Pippen simply put one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Here's Leitner. He's got 6. Shoots over Dudley. And it's Leitner missing.
And something we always talk about, though, shot selection.
Well, being aggressive is one thing, but aggression with control is another, and you need both elements working together.
Outside Jordan. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. To the paint, Davis. It's deflected. Now, Wells. He's got 5. Down low. Out to Stoudemire. 23 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Wells. Guarded by Jordan. Offensive rebound. Outside Pippen. And the pass to Stoudemire. Over Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Portland in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Portland now. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. All right, now a chance to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Trailblazers, Sabonis is out there as Sean Kemp, and there's Wells. And it's Kerr, and it's Stoudemire in at the 1. Washington shooting 47%, pretty solid. Jordan the pass to Lou. Davis kicks to Jordan. Pass to Leitner. Pass to Davis. Here's Lou. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed.
Not a shot the coaches are going to draw up often for him, and he makes it with the defense closing in.
Stoudemire outside. Passes it to Kerr. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Sunday, the Houston Rockets will come into town.
And for the game with the Mavericks, I think they know how important it is to see how they measure up against the cream of the crop in the West. I'm looking for them to approach it like this is a playoff matchup.
Washington calls timeout.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
And during that break, Kevin, I heard what Scott Brooks said to his team. He wants to change it up defensively and get more people packed into the paint. He said they're beating us up down low. We have to put a stop to it. Let's see if they respond, Kevin.
Davis with the bucket.
Well, the defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Stoudemire outside. Right wing. Sabonis inside. Started by Davis. Off the left rim and out.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
And that one drops for him. And that's 15 points for Michael Jordan.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Right, big scoring run, fueled by great game planning and really some great shot making.
Now here's Kemp. The dish now to Well. Sabonis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Feeds to Hamilton. And it's out of bounds to the Wizards as Washington retains possession.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
Like the aggressiveness and a great effort just to get a hand on it.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Trailblazers leading by 4. Inside. Kerr with it. He dishes it to Kemp. Here's Stoudemire. Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Lou. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Shoot 2.
the first one at the line is good. Pippen's checked in for Wells. And he makes both free throws. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Hamilton against Pippen. And there's the pass to Sabonis. Over Davis. That one rolling around and rims out.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And defensively, neither side able to get many stops.
Well, it's one of those nights where if a team down the stretch can get 1 or 2 stops, they may win it.
One shot, gentlemen.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Here's Stoudemire. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, it's a good time to talk things over. Try to stop what's been a brutal run.
Yeah, he's got to use every device at his disposal at this point, and I think he wants to give other guys a breather right now.
Final buzzer. Let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
Shots good by Pippen. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And with that basket, he puts a stop to the 13-0 run there by Washington.
Here's Lou, running by Stoudemire. Lou passes to Jordan, and it's good for 2.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Sabonis, rebound, Washington.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
Well, something in this frame for sure, but when you're out of rhythm, sometimes it's better to play the role of being the facilitator.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. On the second free throw.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Now here's Stoudemire. It's Pippen on the wing. Rebound, Washington. Laener's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. It's going to go on Steve Kerr.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. It's a 4-point ball game.
A good guy to have on the free throw line when the score is close, and he takes care of business as usual.
Stoudemire gets the Pippen. 1:33 left to play here in the fourth. Sabonis up and in on the way.
Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Pass to Jordan. Over Kerr. No good from Jordan. Portland's gone 5-9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Pippen against Hamilton. Here's Kerr. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Washington the other way. Money!
That is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
Now here's Stoudemire. He's guarded closely. Pippen, the pass to Sabonis. Outside for Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Count! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Yeah, well done to finish that one.
And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 20-6 run. Kerr against Jordan. Pass to Lee. Here's Laener. The Wizards working the ball around now. This is the baby hook. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back in front with some points right here.
Yeah, they got behind, but really hung in there and didn't let the score get out of hand.
Stoudemire outside. Lets it go with the 3. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.